Good afternoon everyone, it's Wednesday afternoon just on 2 o'clock and I had a slow start. Someone had an appointment and I went to my therapy. The op shops is my therapy. I don't go to therapy, I go to op shops for my therapy. I think I need more therapy than that though. And I'm here to share with you what I sold this last week. So that's what I'm here for. I did start the video before and I messed it up twice. This is take 3. Did I say that already? I don't know. I cannot find this particular item right here. It's a not today boomer item. I seem to have one most weeks. I missed last week, but I'm having another one this week. I've just gone looking again just to have a break from messing up my videos. And anyway, I did sell it. I did sell it for $25.95, but I can't find it. So I'm going to have to refund that $25.95. So I'm not very, very happy at all. So I'll let that one go and stop thinking about it. Next thing I sold was, look at that ball of wool stuff down my top. Shit, that's uncomfortable. The striped mug, very pretty striped mug from the 70s probably. It has no markings on it. I always stuff it full of paper. If you've got hollow items and you're posting away that are breakable, it's good to stuff them with paper, wrap them well and double wrap them and double box them if you can. I sold it for $16.50. I took an offer and made $11.74. So that was pretty good for a mug that cost me $1. You know, I haven't sold one for quite a while, a single mug like that. This jewellery book, I probably only picked it up maybe 50 cents or something like that a while ago, and I sold it for $26.95 and I made $22.09. So yeah, I got $1. I wrote $1 down as payment, but it's quite an interesting book if you're into, you know, creating things for jewellery, like making, yeah, you know what I mean, creating things. This is a what was that Hercules type something of the universe figures, you know that, back in the day, one of those. It's something tongue, can't remember his name, but anyway, Master of the Universe toy, action figure. It's an action figure, guys. His tongue rolls out. It's a little bit stiff, but his tongue does roll out. You can see his little tongue stick. It goes out further, but hopefully they're happy with it. So I'm boxing that up really well too. People are very precious about their action figures. So I'm going to be wrapping them up in a box. It's quite big, just so you can get there safely. What did I make? Now, I got him ages ago a whole bundle of, got 2 bags of Master of the Universe from the 80s. 2 bags of them for $2 a bag. So I probably only paid like 20 cents for that maybe, and I sold it for 10. Didn't sell it for a lot, but that's okay. One of those days my camera stopped because it was too full, so I had to empty it. We'll get this done. It's not like I've got 100 other things to haven't got 100 other things to do, which I have. I've got to pack all this up yet, and I hate packing it. Okay, this is why it's going to be great when I have my own place, so I can do it in my time instead of feeling like I'm always rushed, which I always feel I am. That's why the shed looks like it does at the moment, because I've got to get out of here, go and pick up some stuff for some kids, It's just like, anyway, stop whinging. The Shaft LP. Did I get that cheap? Did I get it for free? I think I might have got it for free. The lady was chucking a whole heap out. I think that's might have been where I got hers it from. Made about $18.67 on that because they paid $24.90 for it. So I've got special cardboard I packed, but you can actually buy special things for it. I'm just too tired at the moment to be able to buy any, and I'm not selling enough to make it. You know, I could spend $45 on a whole heap of them and I might not sell them for ages, but then again, it might be worth me doing. I'll think about it because 2 Aussie thrifters shared what they used recently, so you can go back and look at their videos. The Bunnings blocks. Now these were good. This is my second one. I only bought 2. They were $2 each, and I sold this one for $22. The last one I think I sold for $18. There was 3 at the time. That's funny because the same people run both op shops here and up the road, but they had them for $5 each. The other one, $2 each here. So I should have probably grabbed all 3 of them, 4 of them they had there, but I only grabbed the 2. But anyway, I'm happy with that. What did I sell it for? $22, made $16.01. Okay, that's that one. The Cars Vintage Tin. It's just this, not a car. It's just a brand, vintage brand. I think they were biscuits or something. Yeah, biscuits. England, yeah, or made in England. So people collect, you know, so you can see the scratches on it. It doesn't matter. People collect all that sort of stuff. So I took it. They offered me something. I said no, and I said a bit more, and then they offered me 18, and I took it because, you know, get it out of the house, get it out of the shed, and get it on its way. I only made 12, but that's fine. This was a good one. This this is probably my one of the week, but it is kind of, because I can't remember where I got it, to be honest. I do not know where I got it. I think it came in a bundle of stuff which I've more than paid for itself with. It was this watch here. It's got a rubber tie. Now I took an offer because it's been sitting for so long. I did spend $32 on a new battery ages ago on it. Still running. I only sold it for 100, so I didn't get a lot for it, because after I bought the battery for around 32, I only made about $52 for it. But you know, $52, it's $52, isn't it? So I can't complain. It's better than nothing. Okay, a bedspread I sold. Haven't sold a bedspread for a while either. This was one I bought quite a while ago. I think I only paid about $4 or $5 for it. I can't remember. Did I pay $8? I don't know. I don't think I paid much for it. You know me, I don't pay much for my stuff. This is lovely patchwork quilt. $45 I sold it for, so I made $33, around $33 profit. That was good. This is a funny one. This is the last of these, actually. These are the old feather shuttlecocks. Now, us boomers remember these back in the day for all the plasticky stuff started coming in. These are original. I bought a whole heap of them for $2. I've sold nearly all of them. This is the last packet. And I sold them for $18.71. So I made $13.66. Well, they don't owe me anything, so I've made my money back with all the other ones I had. The German decanter. I don't know if you remember me buying this off an old fella in town. I felt sorry for him, so I bought some stuff, and I've actually made my money back on all the stuff he bought. So it's $4. So we'll say I sold it for $4. Yeah. Say I paid $4 for it. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's a German decanter. It's got little mugs with it. All the little mugs are still there, and I sold it for $24.71. Not going to be too hard to pack, but I do have to go to Bunnings and get more boxes soon. Made $15.31. Now it owes me nothing. I've made my money back, and I've still got a few of his items that I can make profit on as well. And lastly, yes, I said lastly because it hasn't been a great week, was this these RST jeans. They're motorbike jeans. They did sit for quite a while. I did sell them though for $37.50. Knowing me, I only paid $4 max for them and made $27.04. Now, out of all that stuff, $59 was what it cost me, because I had bought the watch battery. So that's why it cost me a little bit more. And everything sold. Wouldn't it be nice if I could sit here like some of them do and say, oh yeah, I made, sales of $2,000. It just blows my mind that all these people do it. And these are people that do the same stuff as me with the same sort of things. And I obviously do things wrong. I don't know. But anyway, I made $244 profit. So, $240. Well, after I take that lady's stuff back, probably about $220, around about that figure. And $66 went to eBay fees. But anyway, I have just started putting the other day I put 25% off everything in my store, my main store. I've sold nothing on either of my other stores, so it makes me more confirmed that I'm going to bring everything over to my eclectic store, because I might as well spend my time doing that. I will use the other two stores. They're already ready now, and they've already paid me out. In future, I've got them already set up so that I can get my money straight away later on instead of having to wait when it's a new store. So I will use those stores at some time in the future, but at the moment I'm going to bring it all back to my main store. I know it's great to have a store that's got one type of item, but I sell everything, so it's just not worth it for me it's not worth it. Anyway, I would say to anyone who that is in my particular situation too, if you're traveling and you haven't got the space, stick to one thing, because it's so hard. If you've got a storage shed and you can't spend time in it, and you've got some stuff here and some stuff there, it makes it hard. But if you've got one item, like if I just had jewellery, I know where it all is most of the time. If I had, you know what I mean? So it's a lot easier. But yeah, how I've got my situation at the moment, it's just so stressful. It's very, very stressful. So don't do what I do. Don't do it the way I do it. Do it like that when you've got a house, stable home. Make sure you've got lots of space to do it in. Okay, now when I was on checking my stuff yesterday on eBay, I thought I better just check to make sure I haven't got anything doubled up, because it's quite easy to have things doubled up. I didn't have some things that tripled up. I don't know how it happened. It would have happened in all the mess, the shuffle that I had when I was shifting everything out and unload, Yeah, it's just something happened in there. Anyway, so there's this link which I'm going to link. It's down below. You go to the very bottom of my description. You'll find a link there that it takes you to your store. All you got to do is log in and put in information, and it will show you how many items have been doubled up, and I had around 70 items that were doubled up, tripled up. It's terrible. So it took me a while because you can't, I couldn't work out how, I don't think you can just click edit and just discard them all, the ones you want to discard. I had to go individually into my eBay app and find each one, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I did it. It's all done. So I haven't got anything doubled or tripled up at the moment, which is fantastic. Car stuff's not happening yet. I'm going to probably work that out later, what's going on in the car this week. I'm going to be getting a car very, very soon. I spent the last 2 days, my husband had to go to see his father on Monday, so I had teenage. I'm not going to have no car ever again, put it that way, ever again. So I will be getting a car using the house money very soon, and I don't know what sort. It won't be anything super special, probably won't even be a van. I'll just get something. But anyway, that's where we're at the moment this week, and I'm going to now stop and I'm going to organise this stuff. Then I'm going to come back and show you what I bought today and what I bought the other day, and probably some of the things I bought last week, if I remember. So I'll be back in a second. I'm not back properly yet. I'm just wrapping up the book, and I thought I better see what postage was on it. This is why I don't do free postage, damn it. So a little bit less than what I got this week now, because I've got to pay postage for that. I put postage on a few of my items, free postage on a few of my items a week or so back on my books. I think hopefully I've got them all now off, because I don't do free postage. It's great if you don't have sales, or if you've got, yeah, I'm ticked off now, because I mean, I've still made a little bit of a profit, not a great one, but just be careful when you're having sales and you've got all these free postage, and some of the items might not be worth a lot, and you probably sometimes might be paying more for postage than what you actually received for the whole thing. So be careful, okay? That's all. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, hi, I'm back. It's 3:30 now. It takes me ages to pack because I'm packing all those stupid crockery things and records and stuff like that. I haven't got the proper packaging for it. So finally, I had to move my car because the guy behind me that works here, it's got a new trailer. It doesn't fit down the side, so and I had my husband ringing me, and it's just like my life is bedlam. That's what I'm going to call it, bedlam. Anyway, I want to show you what I got today. One of the things I did get, which I haven't seen in this sort of setting before, is these Bible story. The Bible stories. Usually you buy them like with this lot here, not with the whole stand or anything. And I've never seen this back book here either. So I haven't done any research. I have got some of these, but they're not the whole set like this. So hopefully once I get them listed, which won't be for a while, probably next week, they won't take long to I'm going to fall off my chair in a sec. I think that'll be funny. That'll be a blooper. Can't even find myself. I've got one of those saddle seats. Okay, so I got that. I got a little old kettle. This is from my favourite op shop. The first op shop I went to, I don't think I got much at all. I can't remember what I got. I don't think it was very exciting. Oh yes, I did get these, that's right. From my the first op shop I went to. That was from, I'll show you what I got from my favourite op shop, okay? I've got a Vogue stitch book, which is all knitting patterns, which is great. And I don't know, because Vogue, you know, the name Vogue just usually gets people buying anyway. This unused cross stitch pattern, people love that sort of stuff. And a pair of Levi's today. Got a pair of Levi's. I don't think they'll fit me, and then I like my button ups, but they're only a 603 Levi's, so I'll take them home. I've got a few pieces of clothing I've got to take photos of and or measure, so I'll take them home with me. Last week, that's what I want to show you. I ended up getting from a different op shop 3 more of those. I'm going to do a big bundle of them, so I'm going to probably do a 5 bundle one of those because they're only $1 each, so it's really good. I'm a little bit scattered here, guys. I'm in such a rush at the moment. I've got to get to the post office and do other stuff before I leave. Last week, 2 weeks ago, I don't know where I was wandering around. I think it was Salvo's here 2-3 weeks ago. I haven't even listed it yet. Now have a look at that. It's called Timeline. I just saw the box. I thought, oh, that looks really like something people would be interested in. Then I did the quick comps check. It cost me $2 comps check, and that's why I grabbed it. Was it $2? Yeah, $2. So the comps, as you can see right here, is really good. So it's just a little card game, that's all it is. So I've got to take that home and list. It's been sitting on my desk all that time. Anyway, so I ended up getting clothes and stuff, like jeans and stuff, more clothes as well from the other rock shop. A lot of it's for upcycling. But when I was there last week, I ended up, and this is what I didn't show you, it's a Walton's, vintage Walton's jacket, as in probably 1970s, 1980s, a vintage men's cardigan. Men's stuff is really hard to find, really is. So it's very fortunate someone had donated all that. And I think there was a couple of other jumpers and stuff which I won't bother showing you, but they did also have, and I think I got it from there too, I think, is this all new Camry shirt. Is it worth anything? I don't know, because I haven't checked any comps. That was last week as well. And Old Navy, I got a second pair of Old Navy, never seen them before. In the last 2 weeks I picked up 2 pairs of Old Navy jeans. The other pair are ready to go. They've been drafted up till, no, I've got to do the measurements and the photos, that's all, but all that's been done. Did that yesterday. And as I was leaving my favourite op shop, this is probably going to hopefully be a bolo. Hopefully it's what I think it is. Okay, pretty ugly, very badly painted, but I looked at it and went, now that's someone's painted over something good. And a little scratch test I did, it's actually green under there. I have a feeling this might be a uranium candy dish. I'm hoping it's a uranium candy dish. I'm not going to know till I finish cleaning it up, but I have a feeling it might be. I'm hoping it is, but underneath that you can actually just see a little bit of green. Don't want to damage the glass, so I'm going to have to find something to try and get that off. So I'm going to take the lid home with me and give it a go and see what happens with that. So I'm hoping that is what it is. Last week when I was in, where did I get those from? I don't know. Remember I showed you that kookaburra, that bird. I'm going to make it into a dress. I'm going to make a few sort of cottagecore type dresses. That was that one I showed you last week with all the birds on it. There was actually 2 of those, but what I didn't show you, and I don't know where it is now because I've moved it, it's down here, I was sitting on it, was the really large May Gibbs printed sheets as well. I think one's a doona cover. I think it's the doona cover, and there's also sheets. So I got a heap of those, which are going to be turned into little dresses, and I got the pillowcases as well. So that was really good. So all that could be turned into, I could do a little mother and daughter type setting if I wanted to. And this morning I got this. Always look out for sheets that are all packaged still. They can do quite well with a lot of people, especially when they buy the pretty print ones. There was another pair that I didn't like very much. Another one that wasn't very pretty, so I didn't get it, but this was $3 for that. So hopefully I'll be able to sell that easy. I'll take that home with me as well, nice and easy. And last week, see, I'm all scattered guys, I'm so sorry, but you know me, was a pair of men's vintage pants. But I didn't even notice till just now, I don't think, that they've actually still got all the tagging still on it. I think I might have seen some of the tagging, but not all the tagging. So this was in a shop back in the day. $30 was the sale, like the special price. So yeah, just a pair of Marco of Australia, so the vintage 1970s probably pants, men's pants. And today I went to Helicopter and I picked up a whole heap of patterns that I'm going to go through and see if all the pieces are still there. Now I was watching a video, I knew this anyway, but I was watching a video the other day, I can't remember what it was. If I find it I'll let you know. A lady talking about vintage patterns, or patterns that are reproduction patterns that can actually go for really good money, especially the Vogue ones. This one's gorgeous and that one's not too bad, but I think I paid $1 each for them. 1, 2, 3, yeah, I paid $7 at this particular shop. I don't know what else I got, but anyway. So yeah, all these little beautiful vintage dresses. So yeah, I've got all them, so I can count them up and see what's all there and try and package them back into their original bag if I wanted to. But keep an eye out for that sort of stuff. And lastly, I think, I don't know, as I said, I'm scattered. There was this is wrapped up at Salvo's, like really wrapped up. Honestly, all the op shops had not much at all today, and I couldn't see what it was or anything. I just saw the peacock, and I'm a bit of I love peacocks, and I couldn't read it, so I unwrapped it. So they said I could unwrap it, and still didn't say much, but then I could read what it said. It's actually a wall frieze, so I'll be able to eventually put that on a wall somewhere in my house, because I think that's gorgeous. It did cost me $5, so I don't know how much they are to buy, but I'm sure they're a bit more than that. But yeah, I ended up getting that. It doesn't even have a brand or anything, so it's probably something, I don't know. But anyway, I ended up getting that for $5. So hopefully it is a really nice big one. And that's all I'm going to go, because I'm done. I've still got to go to my other shed. I've got to go to Aldi's. I've got to go to the post office. And then I've got to go home, pick up kids. I'm trying to pick up a mattress. Then I'm going to go home. I'll probably walk into the biggest pigsty of a bus. Yeah, anyway, and I've got to come back here tomorrow, I think, to pick up Mr. 15. So I'm going now. Hope you enjoyed that little messy video, but you know, I'm always a mess. I think that's all I wanted to show you. I think that was all. Goodbye. See you next week. Bye.